Now that you've downloaded a file or all the files and placed it into the proper folder, it's time to access the etc EOS file menu. But it's not really where you would expect it to be. Typically, a menu like a file menu would be up here in the tippity top left, like that right there. But it's not here. Again, it's really important to think of the EOS software as a physical light board, right? So you don't have a mouse, you don't have a keyboard, you have a touch screen. So where would you want a touch screen to be? So you need to first open the CIA, or the Central Information Area, by clicking on the small little triangle at the bottom right-hand corner down here. Boop! It's going to pop open this file menu right here, where you can find the file menu. Here you can find the exit button, or if you have a full light board, you can find the power off option right here. A few setup options that we're not going to cover until some later lessons, some network options, and all that kind of jazz. Here, what we're going to do is utilize the file menu. So if I pop this open, you can find the typical save, save as, open. You can actually merge two files if you need to. You can create something new, and you can import, export from other kinds of sources. So we are going to go to File, Open. Here you'll find the Show Archive. This is kind of the primary location where EOS is going to save documents, but you can also find your My Documents folder in your downloads. So if you wanted to save something into your downloads folder and access it straight from there, you could. I wouldn't recommend it because downloads just gets always filled with crap. So I'm going to open up the Show File Archive. And here you'll find the folder that, if you unzipped your zip file, exists right here. We can open up Chapter 2, which is going to be the next lesson where you'll find your first couple of files that you can use. And we're going to open up the virtual keyboard. Clicking on once just selects it. Double clicking will say, are you sure you want to open this? And the answer is yes, we do. It's going to ask us a couple of questions. It's going to say, what do you actually want to open? Because you don't have to open up the entire thing. You can open up just cues, a patch from an old show, something like that. You can even do some very advanced openings. So I can say, I just want to open up the patch from a certain set of channels. So sometimes I'll use this if I want to pull how I had set up a couple of moving lights from an old show and bring this into this new show. But everything's selected right now because we would just want to open up everything. And we're going to hit OK. And if you had an existing show, it's going to say, do you want to save this old show before opening the new one? And you can click yes or no. But voila, now we have our show open. How neat is that?